Hi, it's Leah Fagenbaum from MahJonggMentor.com. We're here with our December Classroom Corner, and this month we thought that we would talk about a common question that we see online all the time and in class as well. It's what happens when people miscall tiles. So join me and my friends as we talk about miscalled tiles. Okay, here we have a hand, and it really doesn't matter what the hand is or what year the hand is from. Makes no difference at all. The concept remains the same. We're assuming, here's a little psychology lesson. We're assuming that the majority of the time that people miscall tiles, they know their tiles. So we're talking about people who know the basics of how to play and they know their tiles. So what happens is the person is looking at their hand and they're saying, I need a 5-bam, I need a 5-bam, I need a 5-bam. They're waiting for someone to discard a 5-bam so they can jump on it or say, call, stop, wait, hold, all those things that you know what to stop the play so you can call your tile. So they're saying to themselves, 5-bam, 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 and they go to discard another tile, in this case a 5-dot, and they say erroneously 5-bam. What I want you to realize in this part of our lesson is that when someone says a 5-bam and they discard a 5-dot, meaning the same number in a different suit, the majority of the time it's a Freudian slip, meaning you know they need another tile. You know that they need the tile that they said versus the tile that they discarded. Okay? Is it an absolute? No, it's not an absolute. But if it gives you a little insight into what somebody might need, all the better. You have nothing to lose with assuming that's the case. In my experience, teaching thousands of people, this is the occurrence. So keep that in mind as you play. Let's go on to the next part of our lesson. And that is all about what happens when somebody calls this miscalled tile. Okay? So here we go. Let's say WB over there. Well, you can't see him. Any other player at the table, a player at the table calls and says, I want the 5-bam. Everybody's looking on the table. Where is the 5-bam? There is no 5-bam. Well, is there a penalty to the person who miscalled the tile? Not for an exposure. However, if someone exposes when they call, meaning they put something on their rack here, so someone were to say, I want the 5-bam, and they put them up there, and there's no 5-bam to be had, the person who does the exposure, their hand is dead, believe it or not. So they're paying the penalty. So for instance, as I started to say, if WB over here puts up tiles and goes to call the 5-bam and there isn't one on the table, oh, where is it? It's not there. They've already committed because they exposed something. So their hand becomes dead, and there is no penalty to the person who discarded the tile incorrectly or miscalled the tile in that circumstance. If someone says call and they don't expose any tiles, they're not happy, but at least they're still playing. So that's an important distinction that you'll have to make. We have another video on the website for our members in Mentor Moments. That's a category of our website, Mentor Moments. And the title is called Miscalled Tiles. So that will explain to you what happens when someone miscalls a tile and it results in someone declaring mahjong. So members, look for that video, and I hope you found this helpful. So there is a psychology to people discarding or miscalling tiles when they discard, and you want to be careful how quickly you call for a tile if you're not looking at the table. Thanks for joining me, Leah, at MahJonggMentor.com. See you soon.